There's like no one here today. What the fuck?
Why are you sitting on our boxes?
It's okay. I'll just take.
You've messaged Montez and asked him if they're showing up.
It's okay. Worst case scenario, I'll just take Sierra and we'll just go one-man army this shit.
It's okay. It's point and shoot. You got it.
If you can't shoot that, I'll be scared.
Follow, check on 3-1.
I can shoot that gun.
Sure, if you want.
I don't belong on the ground.
Yeah, I knew about. I wasn't sure about taking Holland.
Yeah, well,
check-in.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna grade how precise your
Hello.
rolls are.
Hello.
He disconnects.
It's a good roll in the snow.
Yes. I love how we had our little non-verbal argument there for a moment. It was really great. I was laughing about it to Risky and Parks.
Revenues checking on Block 3, Channel 3 over.
It's getting dark real fast.
Welcome to Norway?
You're good. It's not for you.
Roger. Just bigs.
Thanks, Carmen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
Yeah.
1656.
Yeah, he's
What-
not part of us.
What's that coffee
Part of
can
him.
thing on the end of your gun?
Oh, it's funny, man.
It's only 4 o'clock. Sorry, it's 5 o'clock.
Okay, it's getting dark.
Fair point. We are doing a raid though, so we'll probably have to put it back on.
Plus,
Look, I have a fire team.
We should be.
Isn't that
They
so
shouldn't be
fucking
coming
weird?
off the rifles.
Oh, how the
That's how shit
turntables.
gets lost.
That's how you lose a rifle in the middle of an operation.
Hey, look, this is a big movie.
Hey,
for me,
one
alright?
of the corpsmen dropped theirs in the tarmac.
I remember that.
I'm like, hey, who dropped their rifle? Oh
yeah, Searching
we're about to
suppressor.
have
Oh, wait, what?
Liberty can.
No, Barkley.
Liberty's about to be fucking canceled.
Suppressor, right?
Bro, was that a corpsman right out of fucking SOI?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's so cute.
Alright, I sent Searching you're over to grab it. I was moving.
Christensen, if your guy doesn't show up, Brad, I'm just gonna fold in with you. I'm gonna have 2 little fire teams. Here, just run like DMR fire team fun time.
Charlie.
2-1 numbers.
Let me count. Got 6.
And you
7.
expecting more?
Negative.
Copy, 2-2.
I got 7 now, and I got one, maybe 2 loading in.
Copy. 4-1.
6.
Not expecting any more?
No.
Copy.
Oh, he's right there.
Christensen, wasn't Montez signed up? Okay. I saw 6, but that wasn't included. Alright, Brad, we'll go ahead and fill in.
Brad, I'm here on 3-1.
I'm here. This guy's I swear.
Yes, I'm on 3-1. I just tapped out. What's up?
Hey, let me squeeze in.
You're gonna be
RQ2, put
folded
under
in.
clear ballistics and mount your suppressors. This is going to be raid training.
Oh no, where are my clear ballistics? Oh no.
So this is all going to be at dusk and at night.
There.
You're not going to need your shades.
And this kid doesn't have one.
Rich and Bouts. Go ahead and fall in with 2-1.
You dick.
Actually,
Look,
Brad, I'm
guys,
still gonna
maybe
fold
make
on
sure you
Christensen,
have,
but
clear
Christensen's
shades,
not gonna.
NVGs, and make sure your patches are correct. Make sure your insignia is
They're
current
fixing
ranks, please.
the other one to actually be night vision compatible.
I thought they'd already done that, but no, they didn't. I guess.
No,
B-Wait one.
the thing said it was being fixed.
Quickly, gentlemen.
Yes, it's not even about.
Yeah.
The other one isn't yet.
Oh, Rich, did you give me the wrong backpack? Did Hodos give me the
Christensen,
wrong
roll, do you need?
backpack?
No, that's the carry-all. has more room.
Yeah.
I have
When your
demo
ammo
if you need
bigger,
it as
you
well.
want the biggest backpack you can get.
Yeah, because you should be carrying more equipment than me. The gun itself weighs a lot, so it makes up for a lot of my weight.
Hey, Rust. I know they're running, but I'm sure we can set that in a bit.
Could carry more.
Alright, looks like the docs are sorting out their new join. We'll go ahead and get started. Alright, Archer 2, how you doing tonight?
Kill.
Yep.
Kill.
Wish there was more of you to here to say that. Summer will be as summer does, though. Everyone's got barbecues and shit. Alright, yeah, tonight we're going to be covering our company TNRs, picking up with the raid training, since we were able to kind of do that joint training a couple of weeks ago, though. At least we got a good idea of where you guys stand, so hopefully we'll be able to, you know, do a little more practical time tonight, a little less classroom, and, you know, crawl and walk. We'll be going over a little bit of classroom, just, you know, reminding things, just touching on the basics again. And then we'll hit the ground and go have some fun, go practice this a little bit. No major announcements, you know, coming down the pipe. Yeah, we do have a 5th Sunday next weekend, so we aren't going to have any mandatory requirements for events next weekend. I'm sure there's probably going to be some fun ops or something coming up, so keep an eye out for those. As well as a 5th Monday and a Saturday, it looks like as well. So if you guys have any scheduled trainings on those days, you're off the hook. Alright, other than that, we'll get rolling right into things. Just kind of touching on a few of the announcements that were in Discord, but congratulations again to Guevara and Connor on taking up the team lead slots, and Rose, Martin, and Alonzo on getting their jump school nominations there. Gunny, I believe we do have an NCO creed.
Correct. Corporal Schuster, front and center. Turn around and face the platoon. You have your document, correct?
From good.
Make sure you're reading off the 15th MEU NCO creed. Proceed.
I'm a non-commissioned officer of the 15th MEU Realism Unit. I am the backbone of our unit. I'm committed to the unit and its members, and will strive every day for them. I will be truthful and honorable in all I say or do. I will instill confidence by being the example all the other Marines look to. I will constantly strive to improve both my knowledge and skills, and will pass them on to my fellow Marines. I will take responsibility for myself, the Marines under my command, and all other Marines around me. I understand that I am responsible for upholding and protecting the good image of the unit, and will carry its banner forward honorably. I will give the very best to each and every member of the unit around me, for I am a standard.
Hurrah! Go ahead and reform. Archer, you have nothing to say to the brand new NCO?
Kill.
Yeah.
Congrats. Go, go.
Congrats.
Don't drown.
All right, I know for some of you, this is going to be old knowledge, but we're going to go right back over the same knowledge we did at the last raid training, because we have quite a few new people, even though it looks like most of them are not here. Get done with some knowledge questions first. Private, is it Nehus? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Nehus.
Nehus. Right. If you get an ace report from a fire team leader that says yellow, yellow, green, what does that mean?
He's yellow on ammunition and yellow on equipment, and
But
he's green. He doesn't have any sort of casualty.
So yellow, yellow, green. So you said he's yellow on ammunition, but what does yellow on ammunition mean?
Yellow on ammunition means he's less than half or right at half of his total magazine capacity.
That's anything between 75 and 25, so anything around 50%. So you're about half capacity, that's yellow. What does the second yellow mean?
The second yellow is yellow on equipment.
Are you sure? It's an ACE report, correct? So what does the A stand for?
It stands for ammunition. There's
What does the C stand for?
casualty.
So that second yellow is an equipment, correct?
Copy.
So what is the yellow? What does yellow for the C stand for? What does that mean?
The yellow on the C is he might have been taking like a light casualty, like he might have been hit, or he might need some medical aid.
Well, this is coming from a fire team leader, so he's reporting for his whole fire team. So a yellow on the casualty report means he has walking wounded. He has no one unconscious, but he does have walking wounded.
Yes, Gunny.
So that last one, E, is green. What does that mean?
E is equipment.
So what does green mean for equipment?
Green means he's all good on equipment. He should have his flashes, his grenades, his medical.
So basically, it means he has over 75% of whatever, all of his equipment.
Yes, Gunny.
All right, very good. We don't have a private holiday here, do we? All right, Private Biggs, I'm going to pick on you instead.
Oh, God.
All right, what does a blue chem light identify?
Broken chain of command in night.
Are you positive? That sounds a lot like blue smoke.
It's different
Look.
for the chem light.
It is.
I was answering for the smoke. I don't know what the blue chem light is.
All right, who's your fire team leader?
It'll probably be me.
Connor.
All right, do you know the answer to that question?
Okay.
Medical station.
That's a negative as well. So a blue chem light identifies a friendly position or an LZ. Most of the time it's used for LZ markers. And that's only at night because they're not going to be able to see smokes very well.
Roger that.
All right. 412, do you have a Private Clifford?
He's not here tonight.
All right. Sergeant Hodos, pick me someone.
Kilgore.
Kilgore. What are the 4 different types of 40 millimeter rounds we carry?
Solid copy that.
Carry smoke, high explosive, and flares.
So I did say 4, correct? That's only 3. What everyone forgets because almost no one carries it. The Hunt IR round. So we carry HEDP. Make that distinction. It's not HE, it's HEDP. So we carry smokes, we carry flares, and we carry Hunt IR. All right, Doc Hall, do you have any questions, medical questions to ask?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I kind of forgot about it. Oh, I'm sure you have some new privates. Hold on, let me find somebody.
I think I picked on all the privates that are actually here.
Oh shit.
Do your new corpsman.
No, this is
there we go.
Let's pick on Lopez. I haven't seen him. Lopez, do you have green spray paint?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. On the ground, can you put the sign for the CCP? What's it look like? Perfect. For those that you can't see, it's the cross in a square. Green just means it's put it there by GC. Blue means it's put there by a corpsman.
Who usually establishes a CCP architect? Anyone can answer that.
Corpsman.
Any corpsman.
Any corpsman, correct. So it could be the squad corpsman, it could be the platoon corpsman. Any further
Could
questions,
even be
Doc?
Burbank.
Oh. Biggs, can you tell me the 4 things for care under fire?
I can.
Okay, what are they?
So the first one is to, I can't remember the exact terminology, but it's to
Essentially clear the area of contact.
That sounds like finish the fight, correct?
Yeah, pretty close. Okay,
Right.
next one.
Next one would be to move the casualty, or not move the casualty, sorry, to provide field care, so stop bleeding.
That is incorrect.
That's not correct.
That is incorrect.
You move them first, then you stop bleeding.
No, I'm looking for the
Okay,
four things for care under fire. So, Brad, can you help him out?
Sorry, say it one more time.
The four things for care under fire. You don't even learn the CLS. You learn this in SOI.
Copy. The four things of care under fire is finish the fight, then self-aid, buddy aid, corpsman aid.
Perfect. Exactly. Good enough.
Okay.
Thank you, Doc.
I've got.
Again, I know some of this information is going to be old hat to some of you, but we do have some new privates, and they need to get this information. So, any Lance Corporal and below, what are the three elements of an assault or raid? Elements. Lance Corporal and below.
I'll go ahead and answer that. Got assault, security, and support.
All right, that is the correct answer, but in the wrong order. Always remember in this order: assault, support, security. ASS, ass. And that way, when you're setting up a raid, you set it up ass backwards. You set up your security first, then your support, then your assault. If you remember it in that order, it's very easy for you to remember. And then when you're breaking off the raid and you're exfilling out of there, it's ass. You pull the assault off first, then the support, then last security. Anybody have any questions on that? Like I said, I know a lot of this is old hat for you. So some other Lance Corporal or lower, what are the main three things you need for a raid? I'll give you one of them. Surprise.
Speed, surprise, and vital inspection.
Close. Speed's one of them. The last one is intelligence. Now, when people think of intelligence, they think of during a briefing or during an S2 report. But you can gather intelligence in the field. Everyone always forgets that. Leaders recon is a huge thing, because even if the intelligence you get from S2 or from MEU or from company, that could be wrong. What you see with your two physical eyes, your Mark 1 eyeball, is correct most of the time. Because people will mistake enemies for civilians for enemies, things like that. Green for enemy. But try to get eyes on the objective before you actually conduct your actual raid or your assault. And that way you got actionable intel that's accurate up until the last few minutes. Because what you're getting from S2 could be 30 minutes old, an hour old, a couple days old, depending on what it is. So the three things you absolutely have to have is speed, intelligence, and surprise. If you lose any one of those, you're highly likely to fail that raid. For an assault, you can get away without surprise, but it's really important. All right, so someone else, answer me, what does MCOM mean? First of all, tell me what the acronym means, and then give me a definition. Lance Corporal and below. No one? Corporal and below.
It means emissions control.
That's what the acronym means. Now, what is the definition of MCOM? What does it actually mean in layman's terms?
Oh.
Corporal and below.
You don't make a sound or light.
Controlling light and sound gunning.
That's correct. So the main thing is being quiet. So everyone should be on whisper. You should have your suppressors mounted. So that way, if we do have to fire, I know 412 doesn't have that option all the time, but if we do have to fire, we're staying as silent as we can. And also keeping lasers, things like that off. A lot of our enemies are NVG capable, so using the laser will alert them to your presence. Now, the last couple of trainings, I've been teleporting myself invisible out in front of your patrol routes and listening. And I'll just sit there and look at the ground and listen. And I'm trying to hear people talking or giving orders. and y'all have done a really outstanding job where I can hear people whispering when they're right next to me, but other than that, I have no clue you guys are even moving past me besides hearing footsteps. So you've been doing a really good job to maintain that. And that's all the way up from fire team all the way up to squad. You guys are in charge of that. So keep that up. Stand by real quick. Apparently I'm missing something here. So could someone tell me what the difference between a raid and an assault is?
Raid. Sorry. Now you go.
Assault is you push through and you get out, and then a raid is you would go in and set up after you've cleared all enemies.
Not quite. It's almost the opposite. The big difference between an assault and a raid you are expecting a QRF. So speed is a big factor. So in a raid, you're trying to get in, do whatever your actions on objective are, and then get the hell out of there as quickly as you can before a QRF can arrive. An assault, you're not particularly expecting a QRF. So you might stay on that objective and defend it, or you might move on to other objectives. That makes sense to everyone? Anyone have any questions on that?
Negative.
So can anyone tell me what a raid actually means? Well, actually, here, let me ask a different question, because this is something we haven't covered in the past. So you just conducted a raid. You cleared through the objective. What's the first thing you do? Lance Corporal and below. You cleared through the objective. Say again?
Talking about immediate action drills, Skinny?
Now, what is your next step after you cleared through the objective?
Form a hasty 180.
Correct. Hasty 180. What's next?
A consolidated 360.
Okay. And when do you actually do the actions on objective? Now, let's say you're there to gather intelligence. When do you actually look for that intelligence to go pick it up?
Security is established.
After the consolidated 360. It's usually going to be a fire team or a small part of our unit that's going to be designated. Hey, you guys, you're going to go look for the intelligence. If you see intelligence while you're clearing, make a note of it, call it up, but you do not collect it while you're doing your clearing. The last thing anyone wants is their battle buddy over there playing with a laptop or picking up documents or something like that while they're in a firefight. So you note that, radio it up, but continue clearing. You don't stop that clearing until the whole compound is clear. When I say clear through the objective, that means you go beyond their outer defenses. Because there could be a guy on the outside, if it's Hescos or sandbags as their outer defense, there could be a guy laid down behind there. You don't want him popping up randomly later on. Now you've done actions on objective. What's your next step? So you've gathered the intel, blown up whatever you need to blow up, secured an HBI, whatever the case, whatever your actions on objective are, you've completed that. What's the next step in a raid?
Exfil.
Correct. So now you're gonna and what's the acronym for that in a raid?
Ass.
Ass. Ass backwards when you're setting up the raid. Ass is when you're exfilling off a raid. So your assault element's going to pull back, then your support by fire, and then lastly your security. Can anyone here, Lance Corporal and below, tell me why the security stays in place until the very end?
Security stays in place till the very end, so that way if a QRF is coming, that you get intel that the QRF is indeed coming.
And what direction they're coming from, what that QRF consists of, everything else. Does that mean the security element's going to engage that QRF?
No.
That's correct. The main thing you're wanting is surprise and secrecy. If the QRF never sees any of us, they get their whole fob or whatever we did a raid on is destroyed, and they never even knew. They knew we were there, but they never even saw us. That is an ideal raid. Any questions on raids in general? If you have questions, I know some of you are fairly new to this platoon. I want you to ask questions. If you have questions, I want you to ask them. You can ask them to me. You can ask them to your fire team leader. I don't care, but get answers to your questions.
I'll ask for people that may be wondering, what happens if the assault element fails? What happens?
But typically what happens if the assault element gets spotted while they're still getting to their assault point, then the SPF immediately becomes the assault element, and the assault element becomes the SPF because they no longer have surprise. The whole point of the SBF is not to kill people. It's to distract the enemy, make them look one way while the assault element charges them from another. It's really important that 412 is almost always our assault element. I mean, our support by fire element. It's really important for them not to use, their team leaders and ammo bearers not to use their suppressor. You want to make as much noise as possible. You want all the enemies looking at you while the assault element comes in from at least a perpendicular angle. That answer your question?
Yes, sir.
I'm not a sir, I work for a living. Any further questions, Arctic 2? All right, I'm going to put some people on the spot. Private Biggs, do you know what the immediate action drill thing is?
Immediate action drills?
Have you seen the document, the immediate action drill?
The battle drill for essentially setting up the support by fire position and an assault.
No, I'm not asking for a definition. Have you seen the document?
I haven't seen the document, no.
All right, everyone in this platoon should have that document. Fire team leaders, make sure you're handing it out to your fire team members. Everyone should know that. When you're doing trainings at the fire team squad level, you should be implementing that into your training. This is passed down by India Company. A lot of work was put into that document. It covers quite a few different subjects. Make sure you're covering that at your fire team and squad level. All right, someone had a comment, but I don't remember who.
It was me. Got it.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I just want to say, Biggs was technically correct. I misworded the question.
Okay. All right, Lieutenant, that's all I had. Do we want to go ahead and brief them on the patrol and then the raid?
Roger. Alright, so what we're going to be running here is moving into a patrol. We're going to be moving from the island to the southeast, where you see Run Start, and we're going to be patrolling up to Objective Fox, seeing what kind of trouble we can get into, seeing what we can learn about the enemy. We are going to be going up against those Chenarusian insurgents, essentially. They will be in winter camo. Soviet bloc weaponry, limited, specialized equipment. It's going to be older equipment. We're not really going to see anything mechanized armor, maybe a couple light vehicles, like UAZs, Hilluxes, Urals of the sort. And size and composition is unknown. We know that they are occupying the island, and they may also have some Russian military backing. We do know that the Russian military does have a presence within the Thirsk airport in the center of the island by that estuary. Other than that, we're going to see what we find out from here, and then if there's any follow-on objectives that we can plan for, we're going to go ahead and proceed with that. Let's see, what do we got for our numbers here? Alright, order of march for the patrol, we're going to be looking at 2-2, then 4-1, then 2-2 for this first half here.
Or you named 2-2 twice.
Oh, yep, 2-2, 4-1, then 2-1, sorry. Let's see, you guys got your all fill-ins assigned, we don't have anyone else waiting. Alright, we can look at just balanced loadouts here, not looking for anything too crazy, nothing we need to be specific about. Since this is a patrol, we're going to go ahead and go suppressors off while we're moving through this. We're not going to be trying to put all the fire on 4-1 when we get into contact. If you are a DMR, you can stay suppressed for this at your squad leader's discretion. Private Holiday?
Can I run to the arsenal really quick? It's for some reason the radio refused to
yeah,
No, other than the DMR, no.
Yeah, we'll have a few minutes to sort out our kits here before we step off.
Holiday, this is 4-1.
Alright, any other questions or comments? All right, at least for this first half here, I'll be running the
Most likely.
platoon. Gunnery Sergeant Parks is going to be Zeusing, if that's okay with you, Gunny. Otherwise, I can.
Paper.
Up to you. Sergeant Frable, you will be 2IC during this.
Copy.
So if I go down, you're stepping up.
So squad leaders on me or on the lieutenant. You're going to go over. He's going to brief you on what's going to happen. Sergeant Frable, you're going to be planning this initial raid. You're going to have to get some actionable intel in the field once you get over there. So make sure you kind of plan for that. All the rest of you, if you have to go get some gear, go and do it now. Yep.
Yep, and keep in mind when we
Yeah, you can do it either way you want to. I thought
we're gonna have to Fabian run it.
Yeah,
He's already.
If someone doesn't have mods, go ahead and grab us.
He's running yours in Bravo today.
Radio
Just
check
got me.
3.
Just got my AT and my rifle.
That'll work.
Yeah,
Oh, with my demo.
And a Charlie in both.
Gotcha.
Now I'm gonna take it down to a whisper or close so that you're not talking over the planning meeting over there. You need to get gear, do it now.
Keep in mind when you throw it on your back,
Doesn't matter. Oh, okay.
And
You had a question as you walked in.
Those that mentioned the enemy composition is containing murals and
Go grab
helixes
reference
was the term for that.
One of the things I do want you to do, you can have your drone up, but until I tell you to, you don't report anything to the squad leaders.
Say again, they mentioned the enemy composition had euros and
So no
helixes. What
marking
is the
of
term
tabs,
for
none of
that?
that stuff.
Lighthouse, because if you open up your map, don't just sit
I'm sure I'm sure once you see everything, you'll know why.
Open your map and you'll see that we get light at some points.
Lopez.
Like your map will light up when it was broad daylight.
It's a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lighthouse. Yeah, the one just through
They mentioned we might be going up against euros
It's
and
pretty
helixes. What is
atmospheric
the
right
term
now.
for that?
Archer 2, move
I can't
50 meters to
say
the
again.
east.
I can't hear you. What was that again? Just heard you.
By the way, Prisoner, do you have an extra SSDW kit?
Did you end up having his guy grab Moz or what?
Cool. So I can sure in case mine gets eaten.
Alright, those of you in the back, can you still hear me? I just don't want us to be able to talk it over the leaders meeting over there.
We can hear you, Gunny.
Alright, anyone have any questions, last minute questions, anything like that? We're going to have a little bit of time to kill while they're doing their planning. I still see some suppressors on weapons, the lieutenant told you to take it off, so take it off. And that was my bad, I told you to put suppressors on because I thought we were going to do back-to-back raids, but apparently we're going to do an assault and then a raid. No questions at all. That's rather disappointing, gentlemen.
What happened to the baklavas? It's kind of cold out.
What happened to the what?
The baklavas, it's cold.
But baklava's a Greek dessert. You're talking about a balaclava.
There you go. Thank you,
Yeah, let's purple door. That is not your uniform. Take that off, please.
Baklava is very delicious.
Yeah,
if you
anyone
haven't
that's
tried it, by the
wearing
way.
any kind of face mask, anything like that, take it off. I know there's an MSOP member here, but you're substituting as GC, so take it off, please. Also seeing a couple of you with dark shades on. Make sure you're wearing clear shades. This is going to be all dusk and nighttime. You should be wearing your shaded glasses.
As long as you admit it.
That's kind of hard to do.
Question, Gunny.
That it?
You're going to be utilizing any
vehicles for the initial patrol? Negative. It's all going to be on foot.
Off foot, Reg.
Yeah, you'll get briefed on all that by Sergeant Frable.
This location is extremely small. You do not have to worry
she's
about
just better.
travel distance here.
One of the part of this, we're going to be doing kind of the crawl all during the run. So the first part
Behind
of
me,
this
you
is the
fucking
crawl. What I'm mainly looking for is accuracy. It's going to be the lieutenant.
Not at the moment.
But accuracy, things like that. So make sure.
No, our fire team's just completely open. I was waiting for the brief.
Fire team leaders, if you want to have a 2IC kind of run your fire team. highly encourage that as much as you possibly can. Put them in positions that way.
Okay.
When they do actually have to step up, it's the same. Notice most of our training, we have someone else. I've done this quite a few times.
You don't have to justify yourself to me, babe. We'll grab the Moz.
We usually throw random people.
I mean, I don't care, but like, it's fine. Christian, I'm gonna kiss you on the lips. You keep talking like that.
But any other general questions? I'd be happy about one.
No, we've got it, man. Already up to Rose. Just make sure on that once they're out of that brief.
Right after runs start, there looks to be a waterway that we have to cross. Should that be just frozen over?
Yeah.
It's just the map. There's actually a dam bridge there.
Oh, I see.
This map is so small that if we worked on the north side of this island, we could hit theirs with mortars.
What do you want these guys as?
I will.
No, he wants to.
Oh boy.
Okay. Man, I can carry solution.
Christensen, real quick. Did they figure out who's grabbing Moz? Good copy. I've got demo still, so if you need it, we have it.
Okay, I have a question for you. If you guys don't have any fucking questions for me, you're gonna learn to ask questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna start asking you. So, why do I see some of you with NVGs on, some of you not? Anybody can answer that question?
NVG check, guys.
Are you asking why it's
Well, why do some of you have NVGs on and some of you do not? Did anyone tell you to put your NVGs on?
If I could read mine, Scunny, I would tell you.
Initiative.
Oh, yeah. I've had to say this a lot in the actual Marine Corps, and I'll say it again: good initiative, bad judgment.
What'd you say?
So until you're told to put your NVGs on, don't put your NVGs on.
Parks, what'd you say? Good initiative, what?
Bad judgment.
I like that.
You hear it a lot in the Marine Corps. There's a lot of guys. I mean, especially brand new NCOs.
Yeah.
They're trying to make a difference. They're trying to kind of flex their leadership muscles a little bit, and you're going to see it a lot. Really good initiative. That's a good idea, but you just went about it the wrong way.
Oh, you guys are so lucky. I was about to quiz you on the entire CLS document.
Alright, Archer 2, listen up. Squad leaders have made their plan. We're going to be patrolling up. We are going to be affixing suppressors. We are going to try to maintain some cover. If we don't get made and we do maintain our cover up to the objective, we're going to send leaders up to ORP Howell. 4-1 will release at RP Wolf, go up to ORP Howell, perform leaders recon with Platoon HQ, see if we can get eyes on Objective Fox if it is manned, and get some intel on it. Then 2-1 and 2-2 are going to go ahead and let me actually get an assault point down here for you guys to stage at. We're going to go ahead and move up to Objective Fox, stage for the Mad Minute off in the foliage, and we're going to push north through. If we are made during our route, we will likely be taking off our suppressors and just performing a deliberate assault at this point. Alright, squad leaders, go ahead and get everyone situated. You guys got 2 minutes. Once you're ready, go ahead and line up at the flagpole over on the west side of the hangar.
Do you want on me?
What to do over here?
Who wants to fix suppressors now?
Paper.
2-2 to the north.
I don't want you.
Do that.
Fair enough. Alright, so who has what? Do we have Moz? Do we have... What do we got?
Apparently Christensen has a DMR. Bravo has nothing at the moment.
Okay, Bravo. Go ahead and grab Moz.
Lopez, grab that Moz.
Yeah, come away.
Demo. Does anyone have demo? Okay, we got a little bit of demo. Bravo, do you have anyone with demo?
Me and Lopez do.
Okay, neat. You guys got CLS. Neat. Awesome. That's really it. We're gonna be in the back. So we got the easiest job, just keep security. When we do split off from AP Den, we're most likely going from the eastern side. Obviously depends on the situation, but likely 2-2 is going to hit this side, and then we're going to move over to the right side because this building's likely not enterable. So we're going to kind of use that building as cover. Any questions? Chain command will be me, Christensen, then where are you? Schuster, then got him.
What's our radio plan?
No response.
Radio is C1 is squad. Your fire team, 3-2. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Check 3-2.
Not sure about MCon. I'll talk about that in a second.
You can try 3-2.
I doubt we will because it's a patrol, but just in case, I'm gonna ask. I'll fucking kill you. Me too.
I thought you said check it. My bad.
Signing on 3-2.
Sorry.
We will be on MCon once we get through that teleporter.
Yes, that's what it is. No fun allowed. Because the lieutenant said so. Red slide.
Aye aye.
Looks like it's.
Who?
You're second, 1-2.
Don't. Oh, shit.
Got a blood pressure of 120/80.
I'm glad to know I'm normal.
Roger, 2.
Why is my
Normal blood pressure of 120/80.
Alright, let's go line up.
Do you have a breath?
I don't think so.
Your breath is.
Going to the teleport pool.
I don't think he is. Okay.
2-1, you're clear. Push through, run start, set up 360.
Run start.
Push it out a couple, like at least 100 meters on the pole, give 2-2 some space, throw a mag in your gun. Last man 2. 2-1 Salter. 2-1-2 copies over. So you guys are on whisper. 412 is all through. Two copies, 1-2 over. I thought they said images because it was dark. To the stops from security north, we're gonna head about 150 meters down the slope. Roger. 2-2, then 4-1, then 2-1. We're gonna be going squad wedges, platoon column. Let's give some space. Squad wedge, we got a damn column clean up, in the
so we're
back.
gonna have a bit of a bottleneck. So let's go ahead and push up to that. 2-2, get some security set up and cover the crossing for the other squads. We'll reform on the other side. Let's have...
I don't care.
All good.
Let's
With,
have
fat finger and keyboard.
Oh my. I would take my NPGs off, but I have too much 40 mic mic.
Roger, 2-2. Find out who that was. We'll talk about it later. 2-2, take us out.
Don't worry about it, it was me. No one's taking our rifle off safe.
Alpha up front, Bravo in the wing, we're in the back, etc.
Squads, you copy last. We ready to move?
Res, say again. I had to sort something with my guys.
Hey, from what ready?
We're going to be moving platoon, column, squad wedge, fire team wedges, Alpha's in the front.
Badge, thank you.
Bravo can be off any wing, I don't care which wing, left or right. Get her moving.
Reds, we're lagging slightly behind. They're just sorting a radio problem.
We're going to keep some spacing away from 412 and RO to our left. Good copy. I am guns down, but apparently they are too.
Looks like we're moving guns down. So
Right,
go ahead and that base.
your eyes peeled. We got good concealment with the weather, but so do they. Close, smooth as fast. 2-2, if you need us to hold so you guys can secure the area, if you feel like it's unsafe, go ahead and call it.
Look, crossing looks good on this side. You want me to send a team across to secure the other side?
Didn't realize you still had 412 behind us. My apologies.
Fresh.
Romeo 212, you're clear to launch the drone at your discretion.
Are we holding here?
Say again, Bravo. Got it.
4-1, go ahead and start pushing across the dam.
4-1 copies.
Once you guys are clear, 2-1, start coming in tow. Roger 2, try to space it out on those bridge crossings. Let's try and get a staggered column on those.
Copy staggered column.
2-1, start moving.
2-1's moving. Let's go get across this bridge. 2-1.
4-1 to cross.
Roger. 2-2, 2 on 1-2. Go ahead and push that team at CP Cub. They can clear that radio tower and push them out about 50 meters. Make some room for 2-1.
Roger on it.
Pushing past 412 to get security out.
Alright, get security along the edge here.
Got me 2-1.
You want to just pick it back up, let's get going.
Guns down. 2-2 set.
A-frame set.
Roger, 2-2, go ahead and take us west across the road. Let's go ahead and hang to the west side of this road, use the trees for cover. 4-1, 2-1, go ahead and form up, same order as marches before. 2-2, 4-1, then 2-1.
A-frame 1 copies.
Route updated on the map. At your discretion and your speed, go ahead and call it out when you guys start moving. If you guys need to keep it slow, do so.
A-frame.
Good copy, Romeo.
2-1, pick it back up, let's get going.
Actual 2-2, we're moving.
2 copies.
Falling in behind 4-1-2.
4-1, give 2-2 a little room to breathe and try not to expose yourself to the road.
Clear comms, contact right patrol.
Roger 2, hit the deck.
The deck. Got a patrol off our right, somewhere to the north.
4-1, you able to get that marked up. 2-1, push a team to 4-1's position if you guys can get guns on them.
Alpha, go ahead and move up to 4-1. I want you there in case we need to shoot them.
2-2, call to hit the deck. Get your Charlie team to stop.
You want to send in a team up to 4-1?
4-1, what's the size on that?
Estimated patrol fire team size most likely 100 to 150 meters northwest, moving away from us.
Roger. Alright, 2-2, pick it up, consolidate. Don't move your Charlie team, just get pushed up. 4-1, go ahead and pick it up, get
Permission
the
to
code.
push
2-1,
further
team with
north.
eyes on that while we consolidate.
4-1 copies.
Alright, 2-1, start bringing it in.
No copies. Okay, let's go ahead and start bringing it in. Make sure that you're not ahead of 4-1 there yet. I think you're good.
2-2, take us out. Start slowing it up. Let's get some security set up. Contact nest northwest up the hill. Get contact up the hill northwest. Open up east, getting next to the line. Has that point covered. Let's push a team up to that and clear it. On it. Once you get across the road, start heading north. 2-1,
Break. Contact east, straight. It's probably patrol.
Clear to engage him.
Contact to the east, 100 meters. You found that patrol.
Alright, so contact. Please go ahead and take him.
We got one guy, one KIA.
Clear to engage those guys.
Enemy KIA.
Copy, yeah. If we got him, let's go ahead and start pushing north.
Alpha, we're just right up ahead of you. We're gonna hold here.
We can clear out that building in front of us as well.
2-1,
Bravo's moving to the northeast. We're gonna try and wrap around you guys.
Alright, Archer 2, they know we're here. Let's take suppressors off. We're gonna be running this.
When you get the chance, you're not in contact, suppressors off.
Hell yeah, alright. What about MCON? I'm missing your else off that. Roger that.
You want us on MCON still?
Affirm.
Doing compass.
Given the terrain, it's easy for us to walk right on top of them, so we don't want to give away our position.
Have you cleared through this building yet? Let's get this building cleared out.
About time you're clearing this building.
Maneuvering. We don't need 4-1 taking all the fire, though.
you shoot him? So that's yes.
Bravo's pushed up just a little northeast of you guys. We're holding a small ridge looking ahead.
This is 4-1. We had a light casualty dealing with him, then we're going to be moving up once ready.
Looks like Scout's engaged non-armed command.
Actual 2-2 ace follows all green.
Hey. He had something in his hands. Looked like a gun. I shot.
Ready. Bravo Ace, all green.
Richard 2, give me an ace.
And ace goes. Bottom green. 2-2 all green.
Bravo, all green.
Romeo, you got eyes on Objective Fox.
On screen.
Are they active at this time? Alright.
4-1's all green.
For 1, you can proceed to ORP Hull.
4-1 copies.
Stepped on like 3 times.
Alright, 2-1, 2-2, go ahead and proceed to AP Den. Romeo sees that enemy on Objective Fox is
Go ahead, let
alerted
2-2
at
pass
this
us.
time.
Once they pass us, you know, start moving to AP
We can
down.
maintain MCOM here. We might actually be able to sneak this in. So 2-1, 2-2, let's go ahead and fix suppressors again. Doesn't look like they're reacting to our presence.
Suppressors right back on. We let 2-2 get ahead of us. There's still members of 2-2 behind us here. Patrol 2-2 patrol on the road. They don't know we're here. They're about 20 meters off of us. Contacts north. Patrol
Copy.
approximately 13 size element. Yep, by us.
2-2, you got a count on how many are they?
1 so far. 2.
I saw one suppressors. This is 4-1 negative.
2-2, you got clear. Never mind.
I don't think that's 2-1 engaging. They were closer.
Roger.
Copy. Who shot the first shots?
2-1, you got him.
Someone engage the first guy.
Confirm targets are eliminated.
Roger. Alright, let's pick it up. 2-2.
On it.
I did not shoot.
Copy. I don't know who shot the first shots, because we gotta make sure we got both targets in sight before we start engaging.
That wasn't Bravo either.
Copy.
2-2, you copy that call to reaffix suppressors. Looks like you got a fire team that doesn't have them.
And just get moving again. Yeah, on it. I think they got lost in communication.
Roger.
I was on the move, bearing 069.
Copy. I'm way ahead of you guys.
Copy, I thought I saw him move.
Get moving, 2-1. Don't stop. Just get moving. guns up, just catch up to 2-2. Starting to intermix with Bravo, so I'm gonna hold off for 1 second.
You two go ahead and hold.
2-2 holding. Get behind the squad. We're a little ahead of
hold it a little bit of a ways back. 4-1's still climbing that hill.
Call.
Eyes on an MI-8013 from our position.
Copy, Alpha. Mark the map, we're going to be taking the right side or the eastern side of this objective. Looks like we got a patrol moving through the middle between both.
2-2, you got a foot patrol off to your east.
Copy. Honestly, it might be best if you guys swing more towards the coast and then come in. That way you don't have to cross where all these patrols are. That makes sense. We might move out to the southeast to go do that now. Roger. So we're gonna start moving southeast. I want to go about 200, 300 meters to southeast. Hit that coastline. That's the way we're going to be moving to.
When you're clear on that maneuver, just be careful. Looks like that patrol is patrolling from northwest to southeast toward that coastline. Let's go ahead and hang us back a little bit. I'll mark a marker on CTAB.
2-1 copies. Go ahead and move south. I want to get in the tree line before we start moving that way.
However, we don't have the best of eyes due to tree cover. One sniper in a tower marked on CTAB.
Okay, moving to CP or RP 1704.
The advised sniper appears to be alerted.
Waiting. 241, we had a patrol walk right on top of us.
Right.
Get there fast. Go, go, go.
If you guys can engage what you can, and go ahead and start bounding down to the objective. Displace as needed to get suppression down on these guys.
Going in position. Well, 2-2, we're not getting any reaction from the objective after nailing these patrols.
2-2, Romeo spotted a static MG to your north at the T intersection at the main entrance. She's advising to veer off to the west.
Copy, west.
Well, they're gonna have to clear that, and if they go disregard.
Compound, we are south of Garrett 113 from our position.
Romeo's calling for static positions, both at the main entrance and off to the west, just outside the compound. The mountain.
Gunners out. PK bunker.
power's flickering after a rainstorm. If I disappear, just...
This is 4-1. We have a heavy machine gun of some sort, possibly a CSU on top of the main industrial building.
Bravo's on the move.
CSU on top of the construction building.
Copy
Hey,
that.
snipers on the crane. You two, let's fucking move. What are you waiting for? Waiting for 2-1 to get a little bit more online.
Jones online.
Get him engaged.
Fucking clear, get it.
Roger.
Tell them once we get through this wall up here, because right now they're not even engaging near us. Break out over the wall.
2-1-2-1-2. There's a guy under that truck. He might still be up.
That's it.
Question. Your team lead, you don't get to go first.
222 Romeo 12.
Yes.
You guys read the map and find that prison building that your Charlie team just entered.
Raj, appreciate it.
Breaching.
Going in, going right.
Go left.
Keep an eye on this one.
Wait, it's Frank.
Tell me the Western frags.
212 Romeo 12.
You guys can move up to yelling if you need to.
Alright, we need to push upstairs.
An eye on you guys.
2-2s, who's watching your west?
Copy.
I'm working my teams out. Pushing upstairs.
Two one two Romeo 12.
Hey, 2-1.
Be careful going up that stairwell on the construction site. There's a CSU on the roof, and it can watch that main stairwell to the roof and hit you.
You want to watch out for the stairwell.
These containers, they are enterable. There's
Got a
guys
GSU that's up there that could easily take you guys out.
Southwest side.
That's clear. Pushing upstairs.
Where'd you come back to?
2-2 Apollo 2.
Eliminate it.
1-2. I have Apollo 2 down on my location.
Roger.
Hey, we clear the
Be
frag,
careful
just
out
fuck
to
through.
your north. There was a couple guys in and out in the tree line.
We have the roof.
Center actual.
Archer 2, get me nice.
Doing all green. Are we clear to start moving past baseline yellow?
Hey, Brim, you're good to push.
Clear to push.
phase lines. I never put those down.
Copy, do you want? Fair enough. Copy, do you want us planting any demo on this ZSU? Yeah, I'm guilty of putting them down. 2-2's yellow, green, green.
Worth actual right now.
4-1 is yellow, green, green.
Like, do you want to put some demo on this CSU gun? 2-2 requesting combat debt on the caches found in 040024 Southeast Squadron.
Copy, planting.
2-2, send lance again.
Bravo, how you doing down there?
Bravo's doing good, clearing some barracks buildings times now.
Yeah, I was asking to set up combat debt in that hangar you just walked in.
Roger. Go ahead and place the charges.
Roger, charges going down. One requesting combat debt grid 041024 on the ZSU gun at the top of it.
Hey, we're going out the east side.
Copy, 2-1, go ahead and set a charge on it.
Copies. For the last package, we'll do that in the end.
Make sure we clear this.
2-2, let's keep your guys to your sector. Let's start setting up security on this west side.
Confirm setting security west side.
Are we clearing the hospital building?
4-1, go ahead and pull it down.
This is 4-1, copy, pull it down.
Not an interval? Or you gotta go to the front.
Yeah, this is the front right there.
Hey, am I clear to blow that yet?
Defo, it's clear through this objective. Let's send you up about 100 meters past.
Alright, we
to
can't
that
get
tree
in
line. Check it out.
4-1 is broken down and is
Got it.
making
Alright,
our way
my
down
friends.
toward the
Yeah.
Hey, am I
compound.
clear to blow that yet?
No, we're still in the
Oh.
objective.
I mean, they asked for... Actually, did they actually explode the ones for 2-2? I guess not.
The one sending a team about 150 meters, 100 meters past the objective to clear it too.
Roger.
Bravo, that's good. Go ahead and come back.
Roger that way, one.
Once you guys are done, go ahead and drop back down to MCON. Go ahead and give me in the full A support, guys. Bottom is green, green, green. Rich is green, green, green.
Both is yellow, green, green.
4-1 is inside the compound. Interrogative, has anyone set a combat debt
Bravo
for the
is
helicopter?
yellow, yellow, green. We got two that need a stitch.
Negative for 2-1 on the helicopter.
4-1, go ahead and take care of it.
Follow copies for Bravo. I'm
4-1
gonna be making my way over to you.
Crossing over.
This is 4-1, 1 times explosive set on the 040025.
Rich is down.
Do one, contact report.
I begin grenades thrown at us or something. I'm not sure what that is.
I know.
When I was 1 times down, working on that. Contact northeast 50 meters. 1 times individual.
Is he down? Whoa!
Roger.
Hey, supports, guys.
Pushing.
Bravo's all good, Apollo. Alpha's proceeding to clear contact time now. Alpha, we got you guys covered.
Do what? Make contact clear.
2-1, affirm, contact clear.
We got no further contact this side.
Go ahead and go back to...
Alright, Arch 2, we're going to start pushing off. We're going to be moving a rally marker 1705. Regroup, rearm there. Company's left us some munitions there to resupply.
Alright, 2-1, we can go and resupply. Go ahead and hop inside of the objective frame.
1 copies.
Say that,
You want that?
Tab marker 1705, grid reference 045022, radio complex. Roger. Archer 2, let's begin maneuvers. 2241.
Command Allied is not in the objective. We're moving to RP marker on the C-tab. You guys on Whisper, by the way, people that matter.
Another one.
2-1, they're going to be moving out, bearing 050, heading to the RP marker.
Very good.
Might have to recheck the keyboard.
Actual 2 Romeo, 1-2 send traffic.
Later.
Bravo's on the move.
Should be good for now.
2 acquired intel of enemy location at CTAB marker 1705. That is
Please don't move there.
9018 on the Thurna complex. Can you begin ISR on that location? Over.
Roger that.
Copy, a Thurna complex, recon.
Get mixed up on what's going on here. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I think we're good. We're just kind of holding. You guys all say green, 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 so.
Can I update my ACE report to myself because I ate that frag?
Archer 2, revised point.
Doc woke me back up. I'm good now.
North, at the bend in the road. 2
Actually, no one
take us out north. We're
bitch,
gonna
so.
stage there, set off our combat debts, and then plan the next maneuver.
Roger. 2-1 copies. Does that 2-1 take us out, or was that 2-2 take us out?
2-2.
2-1 copies. Alright, 2-1. We're going to be moving to 1705 on the
Actual Romeo, 1
tab. That's the thing I was talking about. Just go ahead and start moving. 2-2's going to take us out. We'll be behind 4-1.
Romeo.
Be advised, the drone's going to take some time to get eyes on the Thurna complex. It's moving now, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
Fabulous.
Let's get moving. Gun up.
Bravo's off your right side.
Copy.
Guys, I don't know how long this 152 clacker is going to reach.
Alright, Archer 2, there's an armory box at the rally point. Go ahead and cycle squads out. 2-2, let us know when you guys are done resupplying. Set up 360.
Holding 360.
Fire
Here
currently on that marker.
Portion or no?
So go ahead.
Let us know when you're done resupplying your team squad, and then we'll cycle the next squad in.
Then once we're done setting security roll, cycle out the spots. Take a piece super quick. Christensen, you have the squad for like 30 seconds.
Actual Romeo 1-2 drone has eyes on the Ferna complex.
Copy, Romeo.
Hey, do you know if we're gonna get a Zeus heal? Before we do the second portion? So I can stop shaking like a motherfucker? If not, it's no big deal. What'd you say?
Four one is done at the box, covering west to northwest.
Love to hear it. You went over, you hit that box, yeah? Well, go ahead and hit it, because there's literally no one on it. So if you guys need a rearm, go for it. One's going in the box to rearm.
Bravo's all set.
Brad, I'm set.
Are you good as well, or do you need the box?
Squad leader's on me, south of the armory.
Okay, we'll meet up with Rescue.
Archer 2, night is fast approaching. Make sure everyone's got their MPGs.
Put on your RPGs. It's going to be getting dark.
Not I.
Say that again?
Purple, get down. There's red smoke. Yep.
Smoke.
We don't know if... It was apparently they're seeing parts. It was the docs were in a circle talking about scheduling. So it was we were too loud smoke. But there were 4 docks and it landed in the middle of 4 docks, so yeah. I'm all the way over to the south with Corporal Christensen. I said your name wrong and I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. Sturzinger. Huh? Sturzinger.
Get off your combat.
I'm dead. Imminent.
Nope. I mean, if you want to get fancy, it's Sturzinger.
There is if a piece of rebel goes flying through the air and smacks me in the side of the head. Is that workers' comp?
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire
Fire
in
in
the
the
hole.
hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
And I'm gonna go find my M240 before he needs ammo.
I spy with my little eye something white. Ding 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 ding. You win, getting to stare into the abyss. It's all that we could afford, unfortunately. Alright, can you guys settle the debate for me? Hot dog. Is it a sandwich or a taco?
Taco, shut up.
Wrong.
Connected at the bottom, therefore is a taco.
Taco.
Bradham's hitting with the knowledge facts here, okay?
Rich, you're the one that thinks it's a sandwich. It's clearly a taco.
No, I switched over to the taco side of things.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Actually, completely controversial take. It's not a taco or a sandwich, it's a roll.
No, but it's not covered in carbs on all four sides.
No, see, because here's the thing. There's lobster rolls, right? Lobster rolls served in hot dog buns, they're called rolls. Therefore, hot dog's a roll.
Okay, so you're saying it's a sub.
Well, a sub is a roll, so.
Yeah, but a sub is cut differently, though.
Not different.
The sub is cut on the side, the hot dog is cut up on the top, like a taco.
No, it's the side. The top is the rounded part. The rounded part is on the top. The side is where you cut it.
No, I'm saying for the a hot dog is not like a sub because a hot dog is cut on the top, like a taco. And a sub is cut on the side, like a roll.
No, a hot dog bun is cut on the side.
What?
You ever buy hot dog rolls?
I mean, yeah, but they're usually on the top, no?
I mean, I guess it depends on what type you get.
Alright, hold up, I'll settle it a little bit. Rich, what part of the country are you from? Just a region, I don't need a fucking detailed GPS coordinate.
We're both from the Northeast.
See, that's New England style is when they cut them up top. Otherwise, they get cut from the side, like with the rest of the country.
No, it's always on the side. Yeah, I'll send you a picture of hot dog bun. Hot dog bun.
Okay, the hot dog bun is always cut on the top. End of story. You know, Northeast does it the right way.
What do you mean?
The full effect is not taken part without the hot dog being cut on the top.
No, that's just the way that the roll is cut. Like, it's still like so the bun is the bun. Like, it's curved on the top. I don't know, so you still cut it sideways, but you serve it with the hot dog facing upwards. Alright, 2-1. Bring the heavy AT, heavy demo. We're gonna be the security team.
I've got an AT4.
I got 40 Mike.
I got 4 pieces of it. Do you want me to get more?
Copy. Perfect.
Travis. still has the Maws with 3 rounds, and I've got
I'm
Demo
telling
with
you,
3.6.
the right way and the only way is
I also have an
cut
extra
on
round for
top,
you guys.
insert hot dog, then you load it up with your ketchup,
Anyway,
your
like
relish, and whatever. Like, if you put like sauerkraut and everything on it, you're just weird.
Got going.
And I bet you fucking put pineapple on pizza.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
Alright, 2-1, if you go ahead and look at the map, we're going to be spawning up by the coastline there. And once we're up there, we're going to be moving to RP Smart. Once we hit RP Smart or RP Hawking, where we'll break off and go to security. On that security mark, if it's quiet and nothing's going on, and we have time, we're going to go to the road, set demo, and prep, because there's going to be an armored, a mechanized platoon coming from the airfield there at Thirst. There's a chance of that happening, so if we can set up an ambush, we can take out most of those guys, and then if that does happen, the second we do that ambush, we're gone. We disappear into the night.
Roger, should I drop the 40 mic and grab?
I can almost promise you we're not taking out an entire armored platoon by ourselves.
I have the grenade launcher. Do you want me to drop that and grab an AT stick, or no?
I'll copy.
Roger, Dodger.
Copy, thank you.
I was just saying roger that. A complete side note, I don't know if you guys have taken off your night vision at all, but you can't see anything.
Done for Echo. Copy. Bout, somebody tell Bouts if he turns on this laser one more time, I'm gonna punch him directly in the throat.
Wasn't even me!
I don't care who it was, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
It wasn't even me! It wasn't me!
I don't know how it could be me, I don't even have a laser on. I would never.
Go ahead and set it to go.
Roger, 2-1, go ahead and line it up.
Line it up, 2-1. Flagpole, right by, my friend Austin standing in the middle of the road.
4-1, 2-2, let's start wrapping it up. We're running low on time a bit.
4-1's ready to go. Was about to report that.
2-1, send it through rate start, MCOM when you get through.
Great start.
Make sure you guys are on MCON. Make sure you guys are on
confirm raid start.
We know when you guys are all too.
Bravo's through.
Last man through. 2-1's all through. That's raid start.
Four one's all through.
Copy 4-1. Order of march is going to be 2-1, then 4-1, then 2-2. 2-1, you could be informing up.
2-1 copies. 2-1, we're taking lead. Let's go ahead, get to that black line off to our west. Gonna move out and squad wedge, fire team wedges. Oh, don't get too far ahead.
2-1, everyone's through. Go ahead and take us out at your discretion.
Wrong nap. 2-1 copies. Gonna hold, wait for everyone to get up and information, then we'll start moving out. Get information, and then we're gonna hold for,
You hear them, 2-1, or 2-2, 4-1, go ahead and sound off once you're ready to move.
2-1.
4-1, you got stepped on.
4-1 is getting into formation behind 2-1 now.
Roger. 2-1, we're looking go. Proceed.
2-1 copies. 2-1, let's get moving. Let's go hit this fucking security point. Yeah, go ahead. Everyone's gonna move in combat pace weapons up. Continue straight to the security point. That's just in case we need to get to somewhere that's safe. We can run there.
Gusting to follow security west.
Hold for a second. 2-1's an ORP hockey and we're gonna split him off to security.
Yeah, B2-1.
Yep, clear to move.
Or one just hit
Roughly the
RP
security
Hawk
marker
on the main route
on
towards
Orient
the
so we can
SBF
see
point.
better.
2-1 to Romeo 1-2.
We can move this wherever we need to, as long as we got eyes on that road. 51.
With this
I
weather
will be joining
and
you
the
over
terrain,
at security and
we're gonna have to go pretty
you'll
close to
have
the
ground
road.
support, letting you know when that QRF starts moving.
Actual to hit ORP Hawking, staying behind 412. Say again?
We might not want to put people on each side of the road.
That's fine. Just don't get right on top of it, but obviously you can get like 50 to 100 meters off of it. Push at 25 to 50 meters. 2-1's going to be pushing about 50 meters southwest to get better.
Are we able to put a demo block on the road?
Marker, we can't see anything.
Copy 2-1. Break. Romeo's discretion. You guys can push up to that road too and set charges if needed for delaying action.
2-1 copies. Sounds good. Just go ahead and hold for a bit.
Lights look like they might be your checkpoint.
Whoever has your demo, go ahead and set them up near the road and get them ready to go. So it's got to be for next class.
4-1 copies.
Alpha, who has your demo? Roger, I'm moving to link up with you guys.
And whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and start setting demo on the road. Base it out, keep it. If there's a bush on the road, put it there. If there isn't, try your best. Micromanaging, but go ahead and throw your Moz guy in the area where he has a good line of sight for the majority down the road.
Okay. Quick interrogative. We want to go on.
So where he's at right now, he has a sliver of what he can hit.
Want to keep him off road, or do you want him to put one on road?
Send. Put one in the middle for the meme. Otherwise, I don't want them really being spotted, so try to put them off to the side of the road. To make sure they're all off the road. I don't want any of them in the middle of the road, so
Got it. Yep.
once you guys are done setting demo, get the fuck off the road.
One is splitting up the team so we have the best eyes possible on the barricades.
Roger, 4-1. 2-1's holding. Let us know when you're set.
Roger, if you see where I'm standing right now, I'm standing on top of one. I have one on the opposite side of the road, in a bush over there, and then I'm going to push one more here to the west.
Yeah, where? Just give me a pass right in front of us. Because the thing was, I know that Schuster's already been that way. Do you want me to go further past him?
Hey, are you guys able to put a marker as to where you put your... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just letting you know now, so I got it down there too, so I'm gonna place the other two out that way.
I'm all set. I'm moving off road. Reference the X's. That's where the center and my for this west charge is placed.
2-1. Let's go ahead and try and push up to these tree lines in front to AP Chad. I moved it towards C-tab marker at 1802.
Move low.
4-1 is all set.
Copy 4-1.
Hey, once we set off
2-1, Bravo, Alpha, you guys
lobbing mics that way.
The hostiles appear to have gotten slightly active. Lights are starting to peek through the sandbags.
Go ahead, get off the road. Move you guys where you need to. Stay in cover.
Copy 4-1. Let us know if they get aggressive and any
All
other
placed,
way. They might be
we've
just
got some
trying to
west,
get
some
good
east. We'll
line
be
of
healing to
sight
get them
or,
all.
warm up from the cold. If you take your MVGs off, it is pretty dark. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty hard to spot you at this time.
Okay, killed by your own fucking demo, because if we need to displace, you're fucked. The one's done sitting demo on security.
Yeah, I've got eyes on general areas. I got you.
2-2, you said.
2-2 set.
4-1 set.
4-1 is set.
2-1.
Well, be advised that mechanized is more armored than it is mechanized. There's 272s, possibly one T-80.
Did he just say what I think he just said?
Likely 272s times 2 and 4. So, what we're going to do is win that first vehicle. It's about the middle of that, our kill zone. That's when you're going to stop in that first vehicle. You're going to hit them with everything you fucking have, and then we're out of it.
Them not to fuck with this AG.
That AT stick ready.
Copy, we left Alpha Bravo.
Give my guys time now. I'm going to have my Moz Gunner prioritize any infantry fighting vehicles if it's a BTR or BMP, otherwise we'll hit the tanks.
Sure.
Affirm.
This is 4-1. We're seeing no more movement at the checkpoint.
Bradham, we have a clear line of sight for you with that AT if you want to come up to us.
Alpha Interrogative, do you have eyes on your center charge?
Copy 4-1. Go ahead and leave a team watching that road and pull the other team up to assist 2-2 with the clear.
Roger that. Just want to make sure Bravo can't see the center charge, but we've got perfect eyes down the road. So if you think I'm not laying down the fucking law, you're dead wrong.
Also make sure that you guys are watching security out for actual infantry. We're not only looking for those tanks, they also have infantry possibilities, so keep an eye out.
Engage infantry with law. Understood.
Shala.
Two, just leave me one Leave me 2 riflemen here at the hospital. Me and Apollo 2 can cover the rest of this. Continue clear.
Roger.
Be advised, 2-1, the Vicks are moving. So get ready.
Confirm.
Archer 2 Romeo, be advised, 2 enemy armored vehicles are starting to move to our after.
Got audible on him.
Yeah, but that's Romeo. Negative 4-1. Go ahead and just
Get what you can at the pause, so let's get going.
if anything moves up.
Copy, go back north right now. Two one's displacing north.
Right, 2-1.
Have about 272 with us. Go now. No, go.
Rose, be advised, I've got 1 man down. The T-72 is on top of me. I cannot move.
Copy. One times down, got a T-72 on
Christensen status.
Copy 2-1. You still got a 18 to deal with.
Negative.
You expended all of your AT already.
Are we going to RP, Smart?
Roger.
Kinda hoping the T-72 fucks off. How you looking, Alpha?
Get you how's the clear going?
About 90% done. Bravo, how you looking, Bravo?
Be advised, we're trying to retrieve at this time now. Keep this down. We'll start falling back.
With Rose at the moment. With Apollo.
Bravo, Apollo's on his way.
Hey, why is our Romeo walking
Alpha
towards
Bravo
the tank?
is, Bradham's moving to Bravo along with Apollo. So only checking you guys didn't get that. Well, it doesn't seem to be even a single. I don't think we can save him. There's also infantry around. You gotta displace. You gotta leave him.
You wanna get me nice?
There's this green, yellow, green, black on AT, black on the demo. We got 1 times down. We can't really get him. There's infantry surrounding him. Get down.
Roger 2-1.
Bravo.
still have demo and minor AT. We can
Raj.
set something on the road to try and deal with this if it comes this way.
Gonna be too close to you, 4-1. Break. 2-2, you got a Miles Gunner.
Neg, he's KIA. I have the tube though.
Roger. Disregard that.
Lopez.
Anybody got eyes on Romeo?
I'm with Romeo right now.
Okay, I just want to make sure we had her because she ran down there, so I
Push out northeast. Try your best to get to the forest northeast. Keep pushing back. I think I can move right now.
Duck, trying not to get spotted by a spotlight.
The headlights are going above me. I'm a bit behind. Copy. We'll hold in this fuel line for you. No, I'm moving. Sure. Bravo, what are you doing?
Me and Nahus are split up, but we're both retrograding over this hill time now. I have him moving towards 5-2 towards Hawking.
Hey, firm, I'm with Nahus right now.
Good shit. Apollo, where you at?
Apollo's on his way back with one member of Alpha.
This is 4-1. We got the T-72 approaching our position, about to hit it with a law.
Blue, blue, blue.
Looks like 4-1's about to hit it with a law.
Yeah, 4-1, go ahead and delay it, break contact, we're not messing with that. 2-2, we need you to complete actions on objective and pull off. You got like 1 minute, T-72's inbound.
Hey, firm, we're just getting caps twos. Other than that,
Paul's back. Firm, let's get moving. Let's go ahead, hit RP Smart. Just get there. We got security there.
2-2, get anyone you have with
Maybe
you
stick with Rose, we're just gonna release you to RP Smart.
That T-72
That was on
that ASR.
So,
Be advised, T-72 just bypassed the checkpoint and is heading toward the compound.
You good on getting rid of the light?
I'm gonna shoot up this light.
Yep, go for it. Do you have Nihus, Bravo?
actual
Yeah, I've recovered him.
patrol here that's coming in from that main MSR coming in.
That's the T-72 I was telling you about.
The T-72 I got, there was foot bubbles.
Roger.
Still missing the guy that went down, Lopez.
Heading toward our position, going by spotlight.
Yeah, he got hit by a fucking tank round, so I don't know if there's much left of him.
Copy. 2-1 sitting on RP Smart. We lost one guy, most likely KIA.
You want Bout tonight to go see if he's still there?
I'm just scared to do that. I want to send a two-team, command team, fucking 500 meters past where we are right now.
2-2, that T-72's here, we gotta get off.
One, Apollo going with him. Actually, Apollo, you want me going with him? No, I don't want anyone going at all.
Two, you copy last?
Hey firm,
We're moving north.
Hi. Hey, sorry? You cannot see me. Can you press H on me? Wait, can you open my medical menu?
Two-1 requesting a teleport to 2-1's location. 1 times Lance Corporal Lopez.
Sucks that we lost one actually.
Oh yeah.
2-1, this is 412. My Bravo team is approaching your location right now.
2-1 copies. Which direction are they coming from?
They're coming from the south, directly approaching.
Copy, as on.
Yeah, that tank came hunting us, and Hodos managed to get it aloft. I think we hit its turret, but fuck.
U2 status.
I got
Yeah,
my
we'll
Charlie
cover the
team, they
trees.
moved off the objective. My Alpha team got smacked by the tank.
Roger, we able to move?
Affirm, we're off the objective.
I definitely see you on the objective still.
What's this?
I am sending a CCP right on the RP Smart point location.
Affirm.
Hey, thanks for the assist, Alpha. Sorry we couldn't get to him.
Everything good?
It wasn't. That was the best option. So it sucks. It's a shitty option, but it was the best option.
Light moving southwest.
4-1 to actual, be advised, the tank is still active. Are there any RPGs in the area we might be able to authorize use to take it out?
4-1, the order to clear the objective was given a long
APC
time
of some
ago.
sort, looking 170.
2-1 to the BTR 201, 100 meters off of RB Smart.
Hit a BTR.
4-1 copies, unfortunately my team had missed that, sorry.
If you head east about 100, then you can shoot straight north. You'll be good.
Eyes on. Obviously, don't shoot. I don't want anyone to fucking know.
Rose, we've got a Moss pointed right at it. Just let us know when.
I mean, if the BTR's turret starts turning towards us, you're clear to take out other guys in the fucking top, but otherwise, don't fucking shoot shit.
Currently stuck outside, but
What
it's
are we
fine.
waiting for here? 4-1-2-2, get the fuck off the objective.
I've ordered my team to get out of there.
we have AT, yes.
Like I said, I got a Moz pointed right at it right now.
You can smack it right now.
I'm starting first round of this cup.
Is BTR. At this time, I'll contact.
Actual 2-2, which RP do you want us to head towards?
Good shit, 2-1.
A from RPG.
Pushing to clear or what?
Put up out of here. Which way are we moving?
Where do we need to go?
Somewhere that's not a flaming wreckage, I assume.
Oh yeah, well, don't go near that, but you guys are clear to sit around in RP Smart.
Apollo 2-1, stepping up as Apollo 2.
Debrief's gonna be called here in a couple seconds, guys.
Hey, what's your squad net? Copy.
We're gonna link up.
Piercinger, go ahead and link up with
I-22, index.
Oh, hold up. It's index.
Stand by for TP.
Index. Stand by for a TP.
So this is why we dead check, okay?
That guy's still alive.
Permission to execute him?
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't realize you were that Shit.
Sweet. Other than that, good job, Lopez.
Well, I mean,
Alright. I need to practice my matrix.
Take pictures, Munis.
Definitely,
yeah, well, if it makes you feel...
Alright. Bring it in, Archer 2. Just school circle up.
Full circle.
I'm gonna have to get told the story.
Alright, just so you see, I'll never
Oh
make sure everyone's
no!
gonna stay away.
Damn it! Turn on your nods, dude. Come on.
Think fast, Jabbernuts.
Alright, so we started off with that maneuver to Objective Fox. Overall, things went pretty decent, holding security in the formations, getting up to that RP there. We did get spotted by a MG position up on the hill. We were able to neutralize those forces, push over to Objective Fox. Unfortunately, from ORP Hal, just given the terrain, 4-1 had a pretty tough time tonight. All the dense foliage kind of didn't lend to very good firing lines for support. 2122, very good job with emission control. You guys had patrols walk up pretty close to you. You guys were able to spot them, take them out pretty cleanly without too much incident. And 4-1, good job on identifying several of those hardened positions with Romeo, with the MGs and the ZSUs, and taking care of those as well. Clear through Objective Fox went pretty well. We did take some HE a couple times from the enemy, and we did have a few guys hiding in Connex containers that got the drop on us a little bit, but overall clearing went pretty well through that. I think the only real hiccup 2-1, you guys had someone that was playing games with you in the forest off to the east, it sounded like, with some HE or a underslung or something like that.
Yep.
Moving on to the actual raid. So we'll kind of do this a little differently. Starting with 2-1. I know you guys kind of had those initial vehicles come through. How'd that ambush work out? Were you guys able to take anything with?
Yes, I believe we got everything. I believe we got a T-72 and 2 or 3 BTRs, and the other 272 made it through and snuck up on us. We got one guy that got hit in the head with a 120, and then he sat on top of him, so we couldn't get him back. So they made him displace from there to RP Smart.
Zeus, can you confirm on that? Because I only saw the T-72s. I didn't see any other vehicles in that initial convoy. I wasn't sure if those got cleaned up or what.
Gunny, you're on Whisper.
You're on Whisper.
Initially, it was just the two T-72s. I held back the BTRs, mainly because the infantry kept hopping in and out of them.
Okay.
But later on, you guys ended up taking out one of the two BTRs. One of them they damaged just trying to get out of the freaking base. So, but both, even the T-72 you guys didn't kill, y'all heavily damaged it. It just wasn't quite ready to pop yet.
And to be fair, I know we've been calling it T-72s. They were T-80s.
Yeah.
That's just we were just kind of going with what they were identified as from what you guys were passing up. 4-1. Yeah, it looks like you guys did pretty well. I mean, there was about a squad at that checkpoint that you opened up on. There was only like 2 or 3 guys left. But yeah, kind of made the call. Didn't feel safe sending 3 of you to go hold that checkpoint. And given 2-1's predicament too, we still needed you kind of at that bend in the road there. Not sure if you lost anyone to the tank, but let's try and keep with our teams. Hodos, it looked like you got pretty detached and you ended up fairly deep in the objective when I wasn't even aware that you guys abandoned the support position. So let's make sure we're communicating that up if you're getting displaced and where you're going. If you need to move for your own safety, by all means, just make sure we know where you're actually heading and what's going on. 2-2 actions on objective. Initial assault went pretty good. You guys pushed through that medical camp and that checkpoint pretty quickly. Looks like you got pretty bogged down within the primary fob itself. Took a couple casualties in there, and then seems like we were pretty delayed reacting to that MBT coming up. By my count, what I looked, and Parks, you might have a better track on that. It took about 10 minutes for you guys to even get off objective after I gave the first call to get off of it. So we need to really expedite that and speed that up. Doc Hall and I were able to grab 2 officers from that medical tent that were casualties, bring them with, and pass them off to a couple of your riflemen. I didn't hear anything about any radio towers, caches, supplies, intel, anything else of that nature through your clear that you guys might have come across. So I don't know if there's any other gain from that other than clearing the compound and the enemy itself. But and then once we, sounds like 2-1, you guys did pretty decent with that secondary push from that mechanized infantry. Yeah, on the ground, obviously, given the terrain and the MVGs and stuff like that, I wasn't able to directly see too much of what you guys were going on, but main things to take away, just a lot more communication. Just when you guys are in contact, get those ACE reports up. It's kind of hard to keep a picture of what's going on and disseminate orders if you're not painting that picture for me. I can't be everywhere all at once, especially when we are spread across this much space in a raid like this. Benny.
You pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. The T-72s, or the tanks, were pretty heavily damaged. They were damaging themselves trying to run over trees and tipping stuff over and all kinds of crazy shit. Unfortunately, the QRF I couldn't send all at one time just because of Arma. You guys did a decent job, the security element of at least distracting them and not letting them get to the main body of our forces. But other than that, I didn't see any major issues. There was a couple times you guys bunched up a little too much. But I let the AI kind of do their thing. I was mainly working with trying to get those vehicles involved because they were being really stupid. That's all I really had, sir.
2-1. You got anything?
Nothing else at this level.
Roger. 2-2.
Nothing at this level.
4-1.
Just apologies about those communication issues. I think somehow you got stepped on the order to get off the objective for me.
Yeah, I mean, at that point when I called you guys out directly to move off, that was probably like the 4th time I gave the order to move out. So I don't think I was getting stepped on that whole time, but yeah, you might have had multiple comms going on. It happens. But you know, everyone else in 4-1, make sure you're backing up your squad leader too. At least one or two of you should also be on 1-2 for the fire team leaders, so you guys can back him up if he's missing calls. Doc Hall does that for me all the time. I have 3 or 4 radios going on. I got Doc Hall and Gunnery Sergeant Parks backing me up. I miss calls all the time. It seems like I do pretty good because Doc will be like, "Hey, did you hear 2-1?" I'll be like, "No, what they say?" And then he tells me what they said, and then I respond to you guys. But, you know, yeah, make sure you're backing each other up and at least someone's covering comms. And if you do need to delegate tasks so you guys can manage platoon communication, you know, that's why you got 2 ICs and ASLs as well. Yeah. Other than that, 2-1, I know we don't train too much on ambush procedures and stuff like that and how to really manage those. Kind of threw you guys a little bit of a curveball, something we don't get to do a lot generally as well. But if anyone is interested in training on ambushes like that, reach out to a lot of the old weapons platoon guys. We got Biggs, Connor, Muniz, and myself. We were all in weapons platoon back in the day. It's something we heavily trained on with 4-1 and 4-2. Those kind of our bread and butter. You know, one of the primary roles that we kind of took lead on. So we got a lot of guys across all the squads, so utilize that knowledge. All right, any questions and comments from the platoon? Send it. Christensen. It's really important. I was trying to direct Romeo to work with your squad leader directly on that too, having her kind of keep an eye on that QRF so she could actually let you guys know what it looked like their convoy interval was going to be. Because not sure what the spread was on your stuff, but I mean, if you think about it, when we're in a convoy in a situation like that, we probably have at least like 50 meters between the vehicles. So you're going to be wanting to put some of that stuff. You generally want to put your demo across like at least 100 meters to like 300 meters, depending on how many vehicles there are and what you're trying to target. There's kind of 2 schools of thought where you can put all your demo kind of up front, try to hit a few of the first vehicles to try to entrap the rest of the convoy in the back, or spread it up and try and, you know, create those blocking positions all through the convoy and try to hit the back, the middle, and the front. And then generally, wherever you're not covering with the demo you're setting and those explosives, you want to be employing your AT weaponry on the other end. So hit the demo in the front, and then put the AT down on the the rear of the convoy, or vice versa. Either way is kind of like a general pretty good way to just box them in. Yeah, pretty delayed. Okay.
Yeah, mainly that was the second T-80 kept running into every tree he could see, and that slowed him way the hell down.
Yeah, they the heat wasn't working, so they had to kept sending the loader out to scrape the ice off the viewport. All right, any more questions and comments? All right, awesome guys. Thanks for staying a little late. Hopefully this was I know we went a little long, but we did a lot of combat tonight, a little more action than we usually do. So hopefully it was enjoyable for everyone. Gunny, you got anything else?
I just need to see 2-2 leadership, ASL and squad leader in my office, and then once I'm done with them, I'll need to see 4-1's leadership in my office.
All right, Roger 2, you're dismissed. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, gents.
Good night.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Funny guy.
User joined your channel.
We did. It was awesome.
User joined your channel.
I know we did. Yep. Awesome. All right. So we're already fucking half
User
an hour
joined
early
your channel.
over, so I'm not gonna go super far into it. However, good shit tonight. I didn't see any glaring issues. Spacing was fine.
User
Getting
joined your
into
channel.
formation took a little long. Just like, hey, let's move. It took like 30, 45 seconds. But just fine. It was just a little longer than usual. So let's work on just speeding that up a bit more. We're usually pretty fast at it, which is why I'm nitpicking at it. Because usually, like, that was actually fine, but it's always been better. So let's keep that up. Yeah, communication was great over the radios. I didn't see any glaring issues. The ambush is fucking awesome. Just obviously I thought there was BTRs and everything at the same time. So when I heard everything go off and then I only heard a 272, I was like, holy shit, our ambush did great. However, we only destroyed one vehicle, when I thought we destroyed a lot more. But I'll still take it, like I said before over the radio, if you get one vehicle and we walk away. We did a good job. Besides Lopez getting shot through the face with the 120, we did a really 125, even worse. We did pretty fucking good. So let's go ahead and do Alpha Bravo. There's no Charlie tonight, but Bradham wants to say anything, I'll allow him to. So Alpha Bravo Charlie. Whatever. I don't care.
Big difference.
Alrighty.
Very happy with coordination tonight. Just setting up that ambush. We had the charges. We all were kind of on the same plan. Got great positions. I mean, aside from that one stray round, that was fucking textbook. We don't ever get to do those. So very, very happy with how that turned out.
Then what remains of Charlie?
Yeah, I've just got one thing to add. I really like Pepsi. That's all I got.
Sick. All right, go ahead and break it down. Actually, I lied. Don't break it down. Anything sorry, Slade, I love you. Slade, do you have anything to add?
Apart from just good calls on when people went down, pretty much immediately after the first those nades were dropped, after we cleared the first objective, it was very nicely done. Immediately recognizing that there was a casualty, calling up. That was nice. And one more thing, I agree with Bradham. Pepsi is better than Coke.
Wow. Dr. Pepper's better than all, so whatever.
Water beats literally all of that.
Water.
Fucking nerds.
He sounds wrong.
Fucking nerds. Anything from the floor from anyone? Going once. Going twice. Oh yes, fill-ins. Hi. You guys exist. Alright, cool. Go ahead and break it down.
Know who Slippa is?
User left your channel. User left your channel. Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Everybody. I think things went pretty well. Yeah, we did some damage to him, like he said, but I think even between the blocks and everything, it just was not happening. If he had run over with it, blew up the first one, and then I blew up the second one while he was next to it, and then I blew up the other two later on based on sound. And thing was, I think that also destroyed all of what's his face Schuster's stuff at the same time. So, but it was what it was. I think we yeah. Yeah, there was two T80s, but they both lived, was the problem. I wish I blew up one. Both of them sounded like they were still rolling around when we were done, so. Oh, well then fuck. We got the first one then. He went goodbye. but everybody else was. Second one, I think, just ate a bunch of shit, and that was it. Oh, it was moving. Yeah, no, it is what it is, though. I mean, we like you said, we executed our plan as effectively as we could, given the circumstances and what we were handed. So, I I got no issues. Yeah.
User joined your
Right.
channel.
Well, yeah, the Moz is the only thing that could fucking damage it. The demo charges didn't get it, so I didn't see Lopez. Lopez asked, he was like, did I hit it? And I was like, well, the demo charges hurt it, but like I think his shot was the one that disabled it. he got a yeah, he got around on the second one, and that's why he got around back. No, I mean, like you said afterwards, I was under the assumption they were T72s. Those are T80s. You're not punching through a fucking T80 from the front. Yeah, but you. No, your law was a little poof. I mean, I also hit it with a law just to be sure. Yeah, and it's still just rolling around. Those things are brutally tough.
Well, I've got some hot dog buns to show everybody involved in the if we go up a channel. So.
Hitting the shit.
Oh yeah. We're gonna settle a bet here. So, got everything here?
Yeah, I'll hop up with you guys.